to your beginning of the month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you in July. July already. Best messages coming out for the beautiful Leo, the Lion Club over here. Best messages. Welcome back, everyone, and anyone new, welcome, welcome. Let's see, how's this starting out? Making amends. Making amends. The desire to reconcile. Let's see just what's going on over here and see who wants to reconcile. You might have this Aquarius that wants to reconcile. It could be an air sign itself. Could be a Gemini, Libra. Also, could be you. Maybe it's the both of you. Let's see what we have. Having the courage to want to make this reconciliation. I think they want to come out and make the reconciliation with you, and I think you know it. I think that's why it's coming in your energy. Either it's because you know they want this forgiveness, or you're thinking about them making this forgiveness. Like, I want you, right, to come reconcile with me. I'm waiting for you to come and spill the beans, right? It's almost like they're waiting to have this courage. It's almost like they're trying to build themselves up. Now, if you know it's you, that's fine. But it really looks like you know that they need to come make this, and you're like waiting. Time is ticking. Come tell me. Come on, hurry up. Build that courage up. Come tell me. It's like you're keeping silent about the situation. You're like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you, right, anything. No, you're isolating yourself away over here, Leo. You're like, no, I'm just waiting for you to build the courage over here to come tell me what you need to tell me. I know you want to, but you feel like they're being emotionally immature about the situation. Hey, just man up, woman up. Come tell me what you need to do. Come tell me. Be an adult about the situation. But you feel like they're being a child about this situation. It could literally be a child, okay? But for the majority of you, it feels like it's a person who needs to be more mature about this situation and own up to their mistakes. You could feel like you're kind of a parent in this relationship. Like I said, you could be the parent, and maybe this is your child, right? And you're like, come on, come tell me what you need to tell me. I know you messed up. It does feel like you are just sitting over here just kind of nurturing the situation, just kind of like, uh-huh. But like I said, for some of you, you might feel like you are the parent in this relationship. Ooh. It's like, why do you always have to act like a child? I don't want to have to raise my partner, right? Nope. There's some kind of distrust. There's some kind of broken trust over here, for sure. With this broken communication and broken trust, they broke your trust, but you are still waiting. They see that you're guarded. They see, though, that you're guarded, though, in this situation. Or they think you're overly guarded, so they don't want to come and tell you the situation. It's almost like, okay, I'm waiting for you to come and be an adult about this situation, but they also see that you're guarded. I think they're afraid of what you're going to say, because it's showing that they're up in their mind about the situation. They know they screwed this up. They feel like they don't have any control over this situation, but they do. They do. All they have to do is come to apologize. Hey, it doesn't mean you're going to actually take them back, but at least it'll, make the world turn. Right? It'll get rid of that baggage. And maybe it will fix it, right? Everybody's story is different. But if they hold back over here and act like a kid, then they're not going to know, are they? No, it looks like they're just doing whatever they're doing. They're just kind of walking around it. They're leaving it as the elephant in the room. They're trying to push it underneath the rug for now. They're just going out, being happy, out with their friends, doing whatever they're doing, because they don't want to stand. They don't want to take that stand. It's crazy. Deep down inside, they do. But because of that challenge, they don't have the courage to do so. So it's better to ignore it. Maybe they even think like, okay, I'll just let Leo calm down. And you're like, I'm already calm. I'm sitting in the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, how much calmer do you want me to be? They know you're upset. It doesn't mean you're not upset. It just means that you're in a calmer mode. You're waiting. Anytime today, I'm growing old. It's not like we're getting younger over here. Yeah, they're just walking right around this. Oh my gosh, you guys. They say they want the 10 of Cups, but they don't know how to get it. So it's better to ignore the situation. Oh, yeah. Better to ignore the situation, let it play itself out, then come and do so. I don't think that's a very good idea in this situation. I think this is a very bad situation. I think it's a bad choice. Bad choices right there. Bad decisions. I'm just going to let it run its course. Like I said, it could be a teenager that you're dealing with as well. You know, mom, dad's really upset about the situation. I'm not going to do anything. I really want to, but you know what? I'm just going to let it run its course. No matter what the situation is, they're going to let it run its course. No matter how much they want to come in and do this. In their head, they think it's going to make it worse than better. I just don't see that happening, though. I don't see that case scenario. It's almost like to the point where it's like, if you want this to work, then you need to come try to work it out with me. We need to have a talk. In this type of scenario, letting it run its course is the worst thing they could do. Because it's going to continue with the mistrust within your eyes. 2 Cups in reverse. Because then you're just going to show no responsibility for taking any actions. Yeah. No matter what, they're still restless within themselves. I mean, they still know that this is not the best idea. Wow, they're just confused. It's like on one side, it's like, yeah, I think while let it run its course would be the best idea. And in the other case, it's like, oh, God, I don't know. I really need to go fix this. Talk about some back and forth. Yeah, some back and forth. They're definitely trapped in their mind. It's almost like the kind of like damned if I do, damned if I don't scenario is what they're kind of thinking. Because that's what I get with the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and in reverse, and the 8 of Swords. That's the damned if I do, damned if I don't. On one case, if I do, maybe it would, but they're really mad, so maybe not. Wow, so they're just preparing. Okay, so what are they preparing for? What, the next year? What are they preparing for? They're hoping that your mood will change. I already said that they're tripping because it already shows you're just like, would you just come do it? Yeah, I'm going to have my guard up, but it doesn't mean I'm not ready. They think they're waiting for you to not be so moody. They said, Leo's moody. But it's not showing that you're moody. Not happy? Yeah, but content? Yes. This person's tripping. Yeah, they're overstressed. They've got kind of a sort of an illusion in their head that maybe even you're madder than you are. It almost feels like all that instant roar already went away. And you just, yeah, see, the instant roar has gone away. You're just kind of like, today. Yeah, you're still frustrated. You know, but you're like content and frustrated at the same time. And I just feel like the frustration for you, Leo, is like, are we going to do something about this? Or, yeah, because you have unfinished business. I need to get this. This needs to be done. But they're resisting this. So what's the overall advice for the situation? What's the overall advice, please, for Leo in this situation? forgiveness, moving on, moving forward. It looks like they're not going to have this communication anytime soon. Looks like they're going to sit in their silence. They're too conflicted. It's almost like they're even talking to other people. It could be, that could be the Three of Cups as well, that are also kind of conflicting the situation. Like, yeah, just leave it alone, you know. Oh, that's even better. They're getting bad advice. Oh, that's over here too. Bad advice. King of Cups in reverse is bad advice. Yeah, they're getting bad advice from their friends as well. Yeah, just leave it alone. They'll be fine, man. It'll all come back together. Okay. So yeah, it looks like they're getting bad advice. So they're just going to let it keep running its course until they feel like the course is over. And like, it's just kind of like, and then just one day it's be like, hi, you know what I mean? Okay. I could send it over with. I just feel like it's just one day, just going to like, they're just going to wake up and it's going to be a whole nother day and everything's just going to, like I said, run its course and come back to, yeah, they think the sun's going to come out. So the best advice for this situation really is, oh, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get a different deck. What is the best advice? That's the way it's going to run its course. That's the outcome. So what's the best advice for my beautiful Leo in this situation, since they're not going to step up? Make the fairness, stay calm. It's going to balance itself out. When it does come to the place where it does balance itself out, you can speak your truth. Yes, speak your truth. Then you can speak your truth about this and, you know, talk about this reconciliation. But they have to think, it's almost like let them know that your guard is down and that you're not, you know, upset. And then that could probably fix the situation how you want it to be fixed, whether or not you're taking this person back or you are, or I just need this reassurance to cut this out of my life so I can move on. You know, I just need your truth. It feels like that's the outcome. You know, that's the advice. You don't have to take that advice. It's just helpful advice. Okay, guys, let's look at your money over here and see what's going on. Money, money for my beautiful Leo. Ooh, fruits of your labor and wealth. Hello. The endings. So it does look like the first card coming out is true friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends within the workplace. So it does look like you do have a few co-workers that look like they really do have your back, and that they're really true loyal friends over here. You may have been having some issues with, you know, a couple of them, but there's a few there that really, really are your good friends. I mean, they really do, you know, have your back. I like that. Fruits of your labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Woohoo! Getting that money tree. This is the ending. The ending. I love it. New beginnings and money. Say goodbye. And then you have wealth over here. So yeah, say goodbye to having no money to having great money. Keep up the good work. Money is coming up because you are moving up. Wow. Moving up that money train. It's almost like the train is coming in and it's full of money. It's kind of crazy this way I see it. So let's see over here what's going on. Let's message, please. In the workplace, yeah, it does look like in the workplace, the reason that the loyal, just bring this down just a little bit here, my friends. The reason that you have some loyal companions is for some of you, not all of you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, throw away. But for some of you, you might feel like somebody has trying to take your, somebody's trying to step on your toes. They might even be trying to take recognition away from you, like you did something really awesome and they're like, yeah, I did that, or we worked together and I did most of the work. You know what I mean? They're trying to take away your recognition. Not going to happen. Somebody knows the truth. Boss knows the truth. People know the truth. You have loyal friends around you that are going to stick up for you and say that is not true. Leo did the work, and they did the work alone and by themselves, or they put in the majority of the work. This person did not do all of that on their own. And that would feel like if you guys were in some kind of a group team set where somebody is trying to take all the credit. Reminds me of like when you're in school and you do that like project together. It's like they team you up together, and then all of a sudden you know they're just like, well, I did like most of everything, and you're like, BS, I'm the one that researched everything. You're just the one that typed it out. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, we still did work together. It feels something like that where they're like trying to take all the credit, but somebody's got your back over here. This loyal dog over here totally has your back. So that situation's not going to end because you're going to be called out for that situation. So you're definitely being recognized where somebody feels like they're trying to throw you under the bus at work, in the workplace. Like I said, that might not be for everybody. The fruits of your labor is because, well, we already said it. It's because that's the ending to the situation. Great wealth is coming because you're getting, man, some of you are getting a raise. You're getting a foot through the door. You're getting a new job, or you have a new job coming in. Some kind of promotion, something you're going to know the truth about. It's your time to shine. You have the growth. Wow, you got the imprint. So yeah, you're definitely getting this promotion. You're getting this prosperity. It's just about perfect timing. It just feels like this is your time to shine. You also have the Fool. So it's like whatever work you put in, how many resumes you put in, it's now time for you to be in the spotlight. It's time for you to be, it's all about being acknowledged over here. No matter how you want to see it, it's your time to shine when it comes to money. Yeah, this is a new chapter for you. Okay, so, and I know I said it in my last reading, but you know, when my son didn't have his job, but he just got a new job this week too, guys. So remember I said something about him quitting his job because of the tower. It felt like he needed to. Well, he got a new job this week. So kudos to that. So I hope you guys, and he's making more money, and yes, they're treating him well. So we'll see how long that one lasts. Hopefully it's a good one for him, right? He's still young, but yeah, I do kind of feel this in that energy for you guys where it's like, yes, now it's your time to shine. If you guys did have a bad job, you know, you did have that tower last time. Now it's time to really feel like you're getting the rewards and getting the respect. There's a lot here that has to do with respect, and Leos love respect, and that's really what this is about. You know, this whole reading, whether it's in the love department or the money career area, it's all about, you know, respect. I see a lot of that. Like, just respect me. If you can just give me some respect, I can respect you back. I'm going to name that this. This has everything to do with respect. It doesn't matter which area we're talking here. Hold on, guys. I have to write that down because this is really a reading, no matter what, of, you know, Leo deserves respect. I put all the respect out there and I expect it in return. And as everybody does. And then so I just love the dog, the loyalty over here, because it's really showing that somebody has your back. I'm going to put respect here and then I'll figure it out. Because it definitely has a lot to do with respect. You know, you putting a lot of work out there and then getting your rewards. Like the universe is finally seeing your advantage, seeing how much you put out there. As everyone's trying to step on you. They're stepping on you over here in the career. They're stepping over here in your, you know, personal or love area of your life. It is just like, oh my gosh, how much am I going to take? And for some of you, this over here could be the same area as over here. You could say this over here was still, you know, was still a part of that career. You know, and if it is, then it's like, yeah, they're acting very immature. They need to come and do something, but somebody's going to stand up. So you could even put those two together. It could be the same. I mean, it's just like, wow. Yeah, no matter what, you guys have a happy surprise coming. Wow, it just, you get surprise after surprise. I love it. It's moving up. Career is on the rise. New offers, opportunities, salary increase. Go to the next level with this happy surprise. Be ready for the change. This is the same as the Page of Cups. Wow, I love this. I'm going to get some love cards over here too, just to end it up. just in case this wasn't love, because that could be a coworker, that could be also your child. But let's look at Leo in love real quick. Leo in love, please. Doorway, an opportunity is about to present itself and lead you to a new person. Wow, on the right path. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path. Jeez. Jeez, guys. Jeez. Dressing up, an opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead. Wow. Wow. My goodness. Yeah, for those of you looking for love, here it comes. A new doorway is opening. You may have been dealing with somebody who was delusional. That's crazy. This person is not in a fantasy land. This is a real person. Okay, guys. And your overall message? You'll notice that I changed up some of the readings, the way they're done. For certain signs. Certain signs are still getting them the old way, and then certain signs are getting them this way. It's a test, right? It's a test of the emergency broadcasting system over here. See how well they do. So let me know if you like them this way. Okay, or, you know, because I'm always trying to change things up. As YouTube changes things, I have to keep myself going in different directions. But I'm going back and forth with certain signs. Certain signs are getting them this way, and certain signs are getting the old school way. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with the release of these self-doubts. Okay? I'm actually just doing these the way I do them, kind of live. For those of you who've been to live, you know that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, because I just never have time for lives all the time. Yeah, I keep losing subscribers because I can't keep myself live all the time. They come in and then they're like, you never did live again, I'm out. It's like, I'm sorry. Okay, raise or promotion. I need that too, guys. I'm Leo rising. It's like, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me, come on, give it to us. Congratulations, the increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is the result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work, Leo. I know you guys are going to get this. I just feel it in my bones. And me being rising, you know, Leo rising, I just pray that I can keep up there with you guys. Until next time, peace and light. And if you guys like this video, please hit that big old like button. If you know another Leo, share this video. Until next time.